Uncle Shady needs a more powerful computer if he's going to be doing live streams, I guess. So anyway, sorry about the interruption there. I just, like, as I saw that there was a bunch of people in the chat, my computer just, like, took a dump. So we'll see if I can get you guys back in here. I can answer some questions. My computer just like if I can get you guys back in here, I can answer some questions. My computer just like if I can get you guys back in here. Yo. Oh, I gotta turn this off, huh? There we go. Sorry, guys. How's everyone doing? Do I still like Hollywood Undead? I don't know if I ever did. Hollywood Undead was kind of like, I grew up in a bunch of bands, and you know, none of them sounded like Hollywood Undead. It wasn't a project I set out to do necessarily. It kind of, how it happened, it was almost kind of like a joke. It was almost really funny. So, I mean, you know, when I hear the songs, I hum them along with them, and like, they're stuck in my head for a couple days. I mean, I don't know if I could say I still like them. I don't listen to Hollywood Undead, that's for sure. Sometimes hearing it makes me cringe, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Are you talking about the guys personally? Are you talking about the band? Whoa, this is like a deep stream. I'm getting all deep in this stream. Adobe Flash Player. Damn, I missed all the comments from before. Whoa. You guys got some questions? I'm only gonna be here a minute. Someone asked if HU asked me to do a song for old times, would you do it? Fuck yeah, it'd be fun. I wouldn't want to be, you know, at no point did I ever want to be back in that band. It just really wasn't what I had set out to do. And like, I'm kind of an activist at heart, and you know, I knew whatever I was doing in Hollywood, whether it was acting or in a band or anything, was probably going to be kind of short-lived. So, but yeah, to do, I mean, I'm going, there's no way I could die without, you know, doing a little bit more music, and it would be fun to do something with those guys. It would be fun to do something with Jarrell. You know, we always kind of have the same vision for the band. What do you do for a living? I am into cryptocurrency these days. Historically, I had a green, with what was left of my Hollywood Undead money, I started a green business converting cars to vegetable oil, diesel cars and stuff. You can look on YouTube if you Google Gorilla Gas Phillips. CNN came to my shop and did a 5-minute story, and I got in like Discovery Channel and stuff just by converting cars. But I got burnt out on working on cars and started restoring vintage motorcycles in Los Angeles. And then I got into the cryptocurrency stuff, and that's pretty much all I do now. And I ride bicycles a lot. I'm an endurance cyclist. I ride You know, I could ride my bike like 150 miles nonstop, basically. Why don't I do any solo music? Put out a few tracks and maybe an EP, a solo album. I will at some point when the time is right. The time, for some reason, I know I'm getting older, but the time hasn't quite been right. But I feel like it's getting close. My girlfriend plays guitar and we like music a lot, and you know, it's just when it happens, it'll happen, and it'll probably be some pretty good stuff too. But I will definitely be, and it might be music. You know, some of it might be hip hop, some of it might be metal, some of it might be electronic. You know, I have a very broad range of musical influences, so who knows what it's going to sound like when it does come out, but it should be pretty good. Will you do any more old HU songs? I'm pretty sure I've covered almost all of them. I feel like I'm getting into Swan songs now. Which was the band's album after I left. Do you remember whose idea it was to wear a mask? Yeah, it was me. So, me and Jarrell, one morning at Jarrell's house, it was like, what happened exactly? So, we had posted the first couple songs on our MySpace, and like, we got really good feedback from it, but it was just music, because back in the day of MySpace, you always had music playing on your, or you can like put out a post that has an auto track, but it wasn't like YouTube, it was just an audio, an MP3. So we put up our MP3s on MySpace, and all of our friends were going crazy over it, and we were like, whoa, like, because it like literally went viral within at least my friend group, and you know, the boys, all of their friends groups, everybody was going crazy for it. So that morning, the morning after the evening when we were like, holy crap, it was me, Aaron, and Jarrell, and that morning I made the MySpace page, the Hollywood Undead MySpace page, and I had always had a bandana in my pocket all the time. All, you know, Jordan and George used to make fun of me about it all the time, and so I was all, boom, let's take pictures, and Aaron and Jarrell and Matt were there that morning, and Jarrell grabbed his hockey mask, and Matt grabbed whatever, you know, we just dug around Jarrell's house for stuff, and did that first picture where it's me, Matt, Aaron, and Jarrell on like some stairs. That's like the first Hollywood Undead picture that was shot the day we started the MySpace account. I'm not even sure it was called Hollywood Undead at that point. I'm pretty sure it was. Because what had happened, there was a DVD, like a CDR that was sitting around that we had used to burn the songs on, and someone had written something on it already, and it said Hollywood Undone or something, and I picked it up and I was all, Hollywood Undead. And I remember Jarrell being all, no, that's Hollywood Undead, that's something else. And I was like, and then it just like stuck, because I misread what it said on the DVR. What was the original question? Oh, the mask. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, kind of mine, I think. Speaking of masks, what mask do you think you would have for Swan songs if you didn't leave? I would have always had the bandana, and Charlie would have had to come up with something on his own, because that was my trademark. You know, we had talked about that, because kind of everyone wanted bandanas once the like novelty wore off of, like, you know, obviously wearing a Del Taco bag wasn't a sustainable thing, for Charlie to do. So, him taking over the bandana after I left was obviously the best move for him, because it's a far easier mask to deal with and it looks cool. I wouldn't have had a mask. I would have had the bandana the whole time if I hadn't left the band, obvious. Sorry it was so long. So is there your first picture somewhere on the internet? Yeah, I don't think that picture is that, I think it's out there. Like, I think if you just, you could even Google Hollywood Undead Shady Jeff and it'll show you most of those pictures from my era, and it's in there. Some of those pictures are really cringy. I can't even look at some of them. We were partying a lot back then. We listened to the HU guys solo music. Johnny, Charlie seemed to... I already listened to Matt's song that he did with someone from Marilyn Manson. It was alright. It was a little... it's cool because it's more serious. It's not as... I'd have to listen to it again. It might be good. The first time I was kind of by it, but I'll listen to it again and do it again. Not super interested to listen to their solo music, but I'll do it for you guys anyway. Kroll's song is called The Know-It-Alls. Yeah, Magic Ed Boy. Laurels, though, what would Deuce's mask be if he wasn't kicked? After I'm a god. Listen, seriously, Merry Christmas, everyone, yes. But anyway, I guess that's about it. I will talk to you guys. I'll probably have some I'll have a lot of videos up this next year, but I'll have some stuff out by the new year. And we will talk to you guys later. Peace.